Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Simplex part number 34189-000-10. This is what's called a driver bearing. I'd call it more of a bushing myself. It's a T-shaped bushing that is going to be used on the inside of the 5000 or E5000 series mechanical combination locks. And this video is just to give you a closer view of what this is. Let's take some basic dimensional properties first to archive that information. Overall, 1.01 overall. Diameter of the base of the bushing itself, 0.668. Overall thickness, 0.266. Thickness of the return, 0.032. Let's take the ID as well, just, so we don't have to do the math. About 0.614, right on the inside there. What are you going to use this for? Well, rebuilding your lock. This is available in a 10-pack as seen here, and this bearing, which is part 16, which I'll show you in a moment, is used in the overall transmission of the lever, the key operating the lock, ultimately pulling back the retracting hub and the latch bolt. And the nice thing about Simplex is, some people complain about their locks not being up to grade, so to speak. Problems with combination chambers, things of that nature. And the rebuttal that I have to that is a couple of things. There's certainly no manufacturer that has more available mechanical and electronic combination locks to the market. That they make more models, different variations and applications available. But there's probably no one with a larger installed base. So naturally, the complaint would rise in proportion to that, I suppose. But I find them to be very robust material, in fact. And what you can always count on, Simplex, Kaba, Dorma Kaba, Kaba Mas, whatever name, is the umbrella that you're under for the product line. They always produce parts drawings. So while you have made a significant investment in that lock set, well, you can pull up a parts drawing and get the package of drive bearings necessary to keep that significant investment running. Let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at some of the supporting information. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Here is the item that we are looking at. Let's take a look at some photographs, speaking of looking. There's your package of 10. When you buy one, you'll receive a package of 10. And then just simply different perspectives on what this looks like. And these images are linked to down below. Speaking down below, there is a link here to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Simplex products we sell, but there's also a link to this price list that's here. And that's going to allow us to pull up the parts manual that we have. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to go back to our item and grab that first part of the part number, and we'll just do a search or Control F once that loads. Driver bearing 10-pack. There's your part number. Part 16. And this image of the exploded parts drawing is down below as well. There's part 16. Kind of can't go wrong when you can see all of the different parts that these folks are looking at. So pretty handy in that regard. Okay, so also there is a link to the manufacturer's website as seen here, which is pretty handy. And likely the item that you'll bump into the most of a 5000, well, what we sell the most, tail pieces we sell. We sell combination chambers, but not that many of them. Latch bolts we sell, that's not unusual. Occasionally a strike plate. That retaining clip I've sold in the past for holding on the keyed cylinder or the knob cylinder, which sets function. Outside levers occasionally as well. Okay. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, in conclusion, in my experience dealing with Simplex or Kaba or Unican, whatever the name is, and has been over the years, it's a tale of two cities, in fact, when it comes to receiving tech support. I have called I had a battle for the ages one time with a combination chamber. I screwed it up really bad. I got if you've ever taken one of those apart, you've got gates inside of the pinion wheels that have teeth or a gear all the way around, and I had got them so miserably out of sequence, and it was hot. I had lithium grease all over my hands. I was 45 minutes in, and I just wanted to So this was a lock that needed to ship to the client, and I had gone through the combination change procedure through a video, not unlike this one, and got myself into that position. Well, stepped back, disassembled it, studied how it had to go together, studied how to reconstitute the combination, which was in effect entering to get all the wheels with their gates in at the proper misalignment, so that when you entered the code, they would all then be aligned. You have to enter it in reverse. And I sorted all that out in my head. I knew that it would work. I called Simplex, and I spoke to one of the most gracious people in tech support I've ever spoken to. This gentleman knew exactly what was going on, exactly how to fix it, and he affirmed my approach. Other times, I've emailed them ad infinitum to never get a response. So in my experience, call them for tech support, but when you do get them on the phone, they're usually pretty handy. Anyway, that's my experience. If you have any questions on this package of drive bearings or any other Kaba product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.